Let's turn on some light here. Hang on a second. It's slightly better. Not much better. Hello YouTube, a late night chat here. Okay, we're good. Sounds good. I just had to mute my sound on my phone. Make sure everything's all good. I can start sharing it to my social media already. How about that, since I'm doing this? And that, so... share. I gotta make sure I share it, guys. That's important. Sharing is caring. And that. So, let's see what we got here. Hello on this late Friday night. Yes, I'm just finishing my thumbnail beer. Here. So, cheers. I had to put on a hoodie. It just got cold all of a sudden out here tonight. So yeah, false advertising on your hoodie, Chuck. So let's do this. I just gotta share it to the show page. Hi, Scott G Night Owls. How you doing? No Angie, she's in bed. It's just me tonight. This is gonna be not child friendly tonight. At all. If you got kids tonight, make sure they're in bed. Because I can't respond for what goes on out here after hours. Because sometimes there's going to be some foul language here. So get ready to plug your ears, guys. I'm just going to make sure we are balanced. And that. I have no kids. Or neither do we. And if we did, it will not be on YouTube anyway. So, yeah, I just got to share it to one more page. Share it to the show page. And I got to go over there and make sure Angie's people is notified too. So, yeah, it'll be, wow, 7 people watching. And we're, like I said, I'm just finishing my thumbnail beer. We're going to have people coming in and out tonight. You're going to hear them in the background. And if you're lucky enough, you're going to hear an owl in the background. So let's do this. I'll log out this page. Just got to go over to Angie's, just got to share it over to Angie's Facebook page, that's all. Blah, 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 boo, 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 and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, we're not going live Monday night. I'll make sure you guys get notified in the community tab and the Facebook page. We're not going to do a live stream Monday night. I'm busy Monday night. Actually, I'm going over to Slops. Angie and I going over to Slops. And we're going to watch the Indiana Fever beat the Syracuse and Minnesota Lynx. So we're going to make sure that is, at least I can put it on the friend's profile here on my old phone. That's the only way I can do it. There we go. It's posted. We're good to go. And that. Okay. Like I said, I decided to come on tonight just for a little bit. No, try and make it an hour or so. Try not to talk too loud and all that. To see what's going on out here on a Friday night. This is what I normally do. This past summer on edited videos, I'll sit out here, have a few cold ones, and just watch all kinds of crap happen out here you will not believe. And that, so... Actually, there was more than I thought in that can. Well, there's 16 ounces. 16 ounces of golden liquid in that, so... like I said, it's a rare Friday night live stream. Actually, this is a good time to practice for Las Vegas for this kind of live streaming because out in Vegas at this hour, it'll be easily be like 9 p.m., a little after 9 p.m. That's prime time for the YouTube live streamers out there on a Friday night. So they're all heading live right now, or some's been live and some about ready to go live. So it's considered their prime time out there. So their prime live hours. So yeah, it'd be like 9:04 Vegas time. So that's why we're getting some practice in on these type of late night live streams. Like I said, when it comes to Vegas, I'm on Friday and Saturday nights. I'm planning on 3 live streams and all that stuff. I got a couple videos coming up that's kind of hitting on a new equipment. I'm not going to say much about it. I'm just going to debut it in a, I don't think I'll debut it in a live stream, but I'll debut it in a video, then possibly debut it in a, probably debut it a couple days after the edited video comes out, when I actually put it into good use. So I just want to show the ins and outs of it and all that stuff. So it's going to be a new addition to the channel. I'll still use the old item, but the new item is going to be more superior. So you just have to wait and see. Channel members already know what I'm talking about in some form, but they have not seen it yet because we have, as of this live stream, we have not gotten it yet. As soon as we get it, we'll put it under a quick review or overview of it. Not really a review, or just like an overview of it, and see what I think. And just we'll put it to a test in an actual, when we put it to a test in an actual live stream, technically in a way. So I kind of giving you, kind of like giving away what I ordered. In other words, it's going to make our live streams a little bit longer. Let's put it that way. I'm just hoping there's no rain. I don't want this live stream to cut short. Severe weather season is going to be coming to an abrupt end. Well, we still can have it in a way, because we're still not out of the woods of severe weather, because usually September, October, as we're going in colder temperatures, the warm temperatures still here. Now cold air is coming in, and that's still kind of getting the atmosphere kind of topsy-turvy, and that's when we're going back to 90 degrees. School started today in the area, about that. Here in Iowa, most school districts have started today, actually. Don't know why they started today, but most of it is next week. But most of it started today, and the rest of it's probably next week. No, radar is nice and clear in our area, so we should be good to go. Our blue dot is us, so really nothing in the area to be a threat. I kind of scanned it out. There's nothing in our general area. I mean, there's nothing in our area. You see the blue dot? That's us. The blue dot is way over here. That's us, so we got nothing here. Hi, Deadpool. What's your favorite casino in Las Vegas? I like the El Cortez, and that's where we're staying at. It has a family-friendly vibe like the Wild Rose Casino, so that's why I kind of like it. And it's YouTube-friendly. It's YouTube-friendly. A lot of YouTubers likes to live stream there, do their edited slot play there, and we're going to do the same ourselves there. Unless someone decides to be a jerk and maybe force to change the policies, we'll find out when we get there in April. We're going in April now. Financial issues, This month, this starting of this month, we're going to be, we're going to be penny pinching as much as possible. But after we get past this rent period, we'll be okay for a while, and hopefully we'll start saving some good money because baseball season has ended and most of the activities is wrapping up. Angie's got one. I do have one more live stream event coming up. I think it's going to be the Halloween parade here in town. I'm planning to go live on that one. Hopefully, I should be, weather permits. And I'm going to have a better, an item, technically in a way, so. The thumbnail beer is done, finally. I've been nursing that thing for almost the last 30 minutes. I only packed a bucket of 4 in here tonight, guys. That's why it's not kids friendly tonight, because there's gonna be some drinking involved in this live stream. I'll tell you that right now. But we're on the safety of the patio, so. But then, what happens if I fall over? What happens if I fall over the patio? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to leave a mark. Don't know I'll be around, but it'll leave a mark. But yeah, it's. I have never seen anybody falling off these patios. So ever since they regulated the fence, the safety rail, the old safety rail was like, if you've seen the videos here on the patio, we did videos here on the patio, we had regulations, and they had to put a wood railing in. Oh, they could have got another metal railing and made it up to regulations, but for some reason the metal just doesn't get to regulations, and wood, they can pre-measure to regulations. Right now we're either at or slightly above the regulations, but the difference is we lose the distance. I had measurements on this patio, what was the old railing was like, and the measurements of the patio was a little bit wider. Now with the wood, we lose the width and the length by a couple of inches. That's it, technically away. Wow, we got 10 people watching. Wow. Just watch me babble. And that. What else is new? Yeah, so. Like I said, this is a practice for Vegas in a way, because this would be considered the late night stream, unless depending on the band, technically what band is playing out there in Vegas in April. We are going to be doing we are definitely going to do in Sin City Life's Christopher honor of Sin City Life. In his honor, we'll live stream the Alter Ego. It's a good band out there in Vegas. And we'll probably live stream possibly the Tony Marcus band and maybe a bonus band, either Velvet Elvis or possibly one of the other bands. But those are the top 3 bands that performs on the Fremont Street Experience. I'm hoping to go live with 3 of them. 10 away, but and we'll catch some other stuff along the way in between. But the live stream of the live music is going to be interesting. It'll be very entertaining. Different performers will sing the same songs. Copyright again on the channel. Possibly, I'll have a super chat. Maybe the bail us out on that one, so that would be nice. But that's not till then. We wait till then. Wait till when that happens, and all that stuff. All that. Yeah, I know our content's been kind of late. Really short when I get out in places and that. So, you like Spandex Nation? Yeah, Spandex Nation is a good band. That would be my 4th choice if I have to. I could probably catch them on the strip on one of those nights, but we'll have to wait and see. They do perform out on the strip more. I think they perform more at the Carnival Court on the out there on the strip. That's out there by, oh God, I forgot where it's located in that. So I know it's just south of the Paris. Probably before you get a Planet Hollywood. I think in that general area. I might be wrong in that. So it's south of Paris. It's gotta go south of that. So I'm pretty sure it's in that area too. So probably around the before you get to Planet Hollywood and a couple of those other casinos there and that. So Harrison Links. Okay, that may be right. You may be right on that one because you got the Links Promenade in that area too. You got the Promenade entrance, so there's a possibility that could be around that area too. Near the Flamingo, more likely, I think. I have to watch one of those walking live streams, but yeah, that could be a doable location too. So, and like I said, our live streams are going to be it's going to be different. We're planning to do some live streaming on the way as we leave Clinton, which has to be good. I have, like I said, I'm not on anything official yet, but when we depart, we will do a 30-minute, once again, we'll do a 30-minute notification. We'll probably try to make a thumbnail for multiple live stream videos, so I can use the same thumbnail if we have to just retitle it to, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to go live from Clinton, and we'll try to stay live as long as we can to, I think, somewhere just west of Des Moines. We'll probably sign off to our first fuel stop, and hopefully I'll have a connected power to the thing. I'll have the mount, because right now I got a selfie going right now on my screen. If I put this up there behind, if I mount this up there behind near the rear view mirror and a little bit behind it, I should be okay, because I'll just stick it behind a little bit of rear view mirror and still have enough to read the comments. Just glance up to the comments and that. And we'll have one of the other cell phones to monitor to make sure we're still on, but I'm pretty sure we will be. Anyway, we'll have some nighttime, probably even some sunset type driving as the sun has just set. And we're going to do some nighttime driving, and and when we sign off, we'll pick it up through Denver and hopefully going through the Rocky Mountains. So don't worry, I'll have an edited video going through the Rocky Mountains during that time of year in April instead of November. I remember last year's November, that was scary driving. Driving in about 4 or 5 inches of snow, blowing and drifting in places. It was not fun driving at all. It was slow going up that mountain. It just made us run later than usual. But at least we had a good meetup with Travis Reed at Grand Junction. Our goal is to drive from Clinton to Grand Junction, technically away. Chuck, are you going to drive there? Yes, I'm going to drive all the way there and all the way back. But going out, we're going to knock out 16 and a half hours of driving. So we are going to be sleeping all day because we're leaving Easter night. We're leaving Easter night, technically. I'm hoping we have enough money to go. I'm pretty sure we will, because I really have no winter activities to go to. Nothing much. Probably do mostly a lot of patio chats and in-apartment chats, maybe an occasional out and about someplace. And as we get in cooler weather, the live stream schedule is going to change somewhat to mostly indoor live streaming, or possibly, maybe, weather permits, a walking live stream. We'll probably switch to the microphone if we have to. We'll probably not make as much. Probably more daytime where it's warmer, so I don't have to go out at night and that. So and I'm planning not to do any live. I'm not going to go live Monday at all. So I'll probably post something. If I remember, post it tomorrow. If not, I'll do it Sunday. Just remind everybody no live stream on Monday, because I decided to go live tonight. I might go live Sunday night. In a way, I might go live a little bit Sunday night here on the patio, and that. I'm also going to do something else in Chris Farner. There's one or two things I can do, but I think one thing is we're going to have, I got to go back and watch one of his videos of Sin City Life to see what he had for breakfast at Denny's. I'm not really much for Denny's, but if I had to do Denny's once on Fremont Street, I'll do it once on Fremont Street. Just have some kind of breakfast there in Chris' honor, in his memory, and live streaming that one band, Alter Ego, in his honor. So that's the least we can do. Actually, technically, we were supposed to meet up with him on the week of my birthday, but I saw the hotel rates as of right now. They are expensive, so they got a lot of events going on downtown Fremont Street. The week of my birthday, it's gonna be busy. They got a lot of events going on. They got an event that weekend. That's why some of them I'm going to for. That's why Del Cortez has some of the hotel rooms going anywhere from 2 to 3, maybe 400 per night on a Friday and Saturday night. Supply and demand, technically, in a way. That's talking. So when there's an event goes on in Vegas, expect the hotel rates to go up unless you book really early and you get the cheapest rates. But once you get close to those rates, close to those events, the rates will go up. Always make sure you got your booking rate. And I also found out a secret in one of those videos is if you actually go back, if you book now and you say you decide to check just a couple of days before you head out, check your hotel rates. They said if your rates are cheaper, they say call them up and they'll try to reduce it for you for get your new booking rate and that. So, hi Angela, how you doing? Yep. No, we didn't hijack the 3 guys in the bus. That was a hilarious comment. I kind of enjoyed that comment too from that Clinton night out on that. That was awesome. Even the bus driver had a chuckle on that one. Yeah. So just out here sitting a couple of cold ones. We're just practice. This would be like a practice for Vegas and that. So. And that. Okay. Hi Diane Miller. How you doing? Doing good, thanks. Watching the 49ers game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be watching the Bears too. It reminds me I gotta go down and place a bet on the Bears to win the Super Bowl. Which they're not gonna do it anyway. I like the odds. And that. Like I said, hi Diane Miller. How you doing? Yeah, this is kind of a warm-up taste, like a hint taste of what our live streams might be like going to Vegas and that. And that'll be great. Because right now, if we were in Vegas as of right now, it would be 9:23. And that's prime time there. So that'll be almost going into the... whoops. Uh-oh. I dropped my cell phone. Be right back. Well, yep, that's exactly the same time. Okay, yep. Okay, I got some good news, I got bad news. The good news is I did not drop the Apple iPhone. I dropped my track phone. And I dropped it pretty bad. I mean, I dropped it. It went all the way down to the ground. It's wrecked. It's total. It's toast. That's my track phone, guys. It's history. That's the one I used to do live streaming on. It is toast. And actually, I was on the verge of replacing this in a few weeks anyway, so I'll just wait. I'll just get this replaced with another track phone. Because these are a dime a dozen. I can just get a whole new phone, whole new plan, and it'll cost me less than maybe $200. That includes 1 year service and whatever I got time on this left. So this phone is toast. It's done. That was the RG Reflect. That was the one that did the crappy live streams. I mean, it is shattered. It is completely shattered, because when it left the patio, it crashed and talk about crash and burn. Yeah, it crashed and burned. That's okay. It was a piece of crap anyway. As long as I don't drop this one, because this one is going to be expensive to replace, so I gotta make sure it is secured at all times. Do you have protective case on that track phone? No. I did, but that broke, and it was just a piece of plastic. It would have broke anyway, because I had a track phone back in 2019. I dropped that thing in Chicago. Butterfingers me. But yeah, I was just simply gonna let it down, and all of a sudden I just had a twitch in my left hand. Just had a little muscle twitch. It just went down like a hot potato. And that. So, no, I don't think the protective screen would have protected, because it ricocheted off the thing and hit the ground face first, and it basically just shattered. So, I'm in no rush in replacing this. I still got plenty of text time as long as I get this replaced by April, I'd be good to go. But yeah, it's toast. It is so toast. That's why I had to go downstairs. That it just takes a matter of time, because when you're trying to do two things at once, and you just simply trying to put something down, and all of a sudden you get like a muscle twitch, and all of a sudden you got a hot potato. You're trying to keep it on the chair next to me, and it just went. It went like that. But yeah, track phones. I'll tell you what. I saw the review on this track phone. I'll give you an honest tip on this track phone. Anyway, they're good. I mean, you get 1 year service and all that stuff if you use it for communications and communication and texting. They're great phones, but when it comes to filming and live streaming, it's a whole different. It's bad. It's really bad. Check my previous live streams, and I used actually this phone for the live streams back in Vegas back in March of 2023 or 2022. No, March of 2022. March of 2022 would be almost 2 years ago. So I had this for almost 3 years, technically 3 years, and that. So it was going to be due to get replaced anyway. There's a possibility I might upgrade this one. I'm getting offers to upgrade it to either an iPhone 14 or go all the way up to iPhone 15. It all depends what I'm qualified for and that. But I'll see if I'm eligible for any free upgrades. I just want a free upgrade. That's it. So yeah. So I'll have to tell Angie that I got good. And the sad thing about this has my alarm going off, and I don't know if I'm able to get to it. I can't get to it. So it's toast. Boy, that'll be an edited video. I don't think I will make an edited video, but yep. That's just another added expense to the channel. What else is happening today besides me dropping cell phones from, I would say, about 40 feet up? Anything else new? Hang on a second here. I'm going to put you guys in reverse. See what's out there tonight. This. So it's a better view. I got to mute you guys for a second here. Well, not a light. I'm going to mute. Okay, we're back. I'm going to be back here. Hi, guys. Just had to take care of some Noel's business. Yeah, I'm crying. I love my daddy. Okay. Hey, at least I didn't lose this one. This is the most important one. This is the one that's really people like this live stream here. Maybe you should get, but hey. A little door rug, yeah. I think you would have missed the door rug down there. It would have been an all-weather door rug. But on the deck, yeah. You know, I could have used a little safety screen around the thing, but that'd be another issue for another day. But like I said, I have dropped stuff like this before, but never a cell phone. That's a first. And you saw it, didn't really see it. That's why I had to go downstairs and go get it. And now you see the damages. It's trying to let me log in. I don't know why. You can't log in because it's so sketchy. I mean, it's very simple in that. So, well, yeah, it's Angie's going to see that. She's going to be mad at me. It's not her phone. That's my phone. But if it was her phone, ooh, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble big time. That. What else is going on today? See, normally I would go on right now, check the likes and all that stuff. Don't know because I have no backup cell phone. So how am I going to give away a super chat if I don't have a backup cell phone? I'll give away one next month. I'll have a little bit more financial better off we'll begin next month. Like I said, that's another big expense I don't really want to do. Now I got to do it anyway. I'll have to add like another year's service to go with it. Unless the new phone automatically comes with a year's service. Usually it does, but sometimes you have to buy a year's service. And year's service is like, if I can just get just a year's service with no minutes, no text or something like that, and maybe a little bit data, I should get it less than $125, and that's for the whole year. And I'm spending like $150 just on this Apple iPhone per month, so that's why I gotta protect them more. That's why I don't like see Angie handle it that often. Now I might have to let her handle it, because if I drop mine and broke it, because that's the second cell phone I shattered since 2019. I remember I shattered one in 2019. That's what got me this one. That's what got me this one. And I found out I can't really do a lot of live streams on this one. And the one I had before, live stream was kind of iffy, even on that one too. So, see, it's trying to do something. Oh, I got it to work, got the flashlight to work, but now I probably can't get it off. Now I can't get the light to turn off. That's all I need. Here, put a light on me. Ooh, yeah. Ready for Halloween. Scary time with Chucky here. See, it won't let me turn it off now. Just gotta turn off the power. I don't know. Oh well. Things happen. Now I wish I would never turned off that light because now I can't turn it off. Oh well. Maybe I'll let the battery go dead. That's probably the best thing I can do. Let the battery go dead. Because right now, there's just glass fragments coming out of it right now. So, I got to do my nose again, blow my nose here in a second. We'll go like this. Okay, I'm back. Just make sure. No, now I'm back. Mic should be on. Now I can't tell if the mic's on or not. Nah, there's an image on the lower. Yeah, usually there is. If I can get it to work. But this is an RG Reflect, so it may not offer it. So I really have to turn off the phone, power off. Don't know if it'll go that way or not. But it's really, really shattered. I'll just turn it off later. If the battery goes dead, the battery goes dead. It's really hard to do when it's really shattered. Here, I might try something here. Nope, it won't let me. Trying to figure this out here. No, it won't let me. So I'll just let the battery's going to die out anyway because I didn't have full power on it anyway, so the battery would be dead. Anyway, I'm not going to plan to recharge it. Actually, I'll just use the cord for my other gimbal. So at least I have a backup cord on that. I don't really have to tell you the truth, I don't really have a good backup cord for this one anyway, and the other one's starting to tear and starting to shred. That kind of thing, I gotta get a new cord for this one to charge up and all that. So we feel we should be okay on all that stuff. But yeah, it's not fun. You fall down and break a phone. Hi, Janice M. How you doing? Angie's in bed. I had a little boo-boo tonight. My backup phone, my track phone, backup phone, had a little boo-boo, and I can't turn this light off for some reason. It won't let me turn it off. So now I got a broken phone. I can't turn off this light. I had a little boo-boo. It fell. Actually, that would be okay for a little light right there, but that's kind of disturbing. I'm just going to put this inside the apartment so it stops annoying me. I mean, I can do anything to try to get it down, but it just won't do it. But yeah, my phone broke. The track phone broke. So I'll be replacing a track phone with another phone soon. I'm hoping to keep the same number. I need to keep the same number. I hope Angie, remember, keeps all my contacts on that. Can you take the battery out? No. These new phones, you can't take the battery out. It's shattered. The screen is totally shattered. See how bad the screen is? It's totally shattered. The whole screen is gone. I can't do nothing with it. I can't control it or anything like that. I can't turn this thing off. So what happened was I bobbled it and it fell 40 feet down to cement, solid cement, and went face first. And it's let me put this inside the apartment, so I'll have to let Angie know about it, not to use it. And that's bad because that's my communication phone, and I will have no communications on it. And that. So it looks like I may have to put my work app on this thing or get it working on my computer. I don't know. At least it's a track phone. That is cheaper to replace than the Apple iPhone 13. Because if I would have dropped the Apple iPhone 13 to the ground, ooh. But at least over here, at least be over the grass. But somehow I bobbled it, and it went over to my left, and it went down over the railing, hit the roof, ricocheted off the roof, and hit face first on the ground, smashed it. So that's basically, that's the end of it. Reflect. I only had it since late 2019. So I was due to replace it anyway. I guess I just made sure of it. But now I gotta download. An app, so this way I get notified by work what's going on. So I may have to notify. I may have to do something either on the desktop or the laptop temporarily, and just do it there, technically, in a way. So I don't think I want to put it on the new phone yet, unless I get a new track phone. I'll just redo it there too. And what's bad about it is my slot games. Well, one of the slot games I play, I can play it on the computer, so I keep going on my levels. But my other ones, I may have to start all over when I get the new phone. But I may not even add those slot apps in a way. I think I'm going to use the more sparingly in that. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting. It's just a no expense I don't really need right now. But I'm just going to have to get it as soon as possible, so I have a replacement phone. a backup phone, technically away. That means I have to put. I hope Angie has all the contacts on her phone, because last thing I want is lose all the contacts and that. So, and I was supposed to call somebody on that phone this weekend, but I think I'm gonna call them on my landline instead, in a way, because I was supposed to ship something out. I'm gonna ship it out on the later this month. I want to make sure everything works. I got an extra Jim Leland bobblehead. I want to get that thing shipped out to Patrick in Chicago, technically in a way. Yeah, Patrick is the guy you've seen on our videos, off and on. Now I want to see what time it is. I gotta do this now. Scroll down and see what time it is. It's pretty early. Actually, it's earlier than I think. I only got 2 beers left. I'm calling it a night. And that. But this live stream might be over before then. I got a green light from a local business to do a on location review of something, which is good, and we're gonna take them up on the offer probably in a couple weeks. I think we'll plan to do it. It's gonna be probably around September. I'm kind of leaning on that. Hopefully, if that works out, I hope other businesses will reach out and let us do more reviews on location. I just require a what they call back in the boonies, back in the naughty boys corner. That's probably the best I can do the review there. I'm not interfering with our customers. The camera's mostly on me and whoever, maybe Angie and I, and that. But we're going to review a dinner at a local bar and grill, and it's not Slops. Actually, I already talked to one of the owners, and they said they're good for it. They said they welcome it. They want the free advertising. Hang on a second here. I gotta blow my nose, and I get a notification by YouTube on something going live. Okay, I'm back. Do it that way, yep. When are you able to get another phone? I'm looking at, I'm gonna look around maybe towards August, later this month, and actually it'd be September more likely, because it is September already coming up. And my birthday's coming around the corner too. And I'm putting a request in for a day off, because if I do get the day off, I'm going live on my birthday. Don't know where I'm going to be going live, but I'm going to go live on my birthday someplace. Don't know where. Might be here, might be there, might be someplace. But I'm going to plan to go live on my birthday and that. So we'll see how it goes and that. So thank you for that sneeze attack I had. Like I said, anything can happen out here on any night out here. You can have owls, you can have coons, you can have bears, you can have people acting up, people flying in and out of here like crazy. I was surprised I had not seen that car zoom by here. Of course, I don't think it worked on a Friday night anyway, so maybe that's why they don't zoom by. Because that was at 11:30 they zoomed by. Maybe they zoomed by when I was going down between my phone off the ground. So yeah, we're going to replace it soon. As long as I got plenty of time, as long as I replace it before April, because I got service, till March. I just got to replace it till March. Because by March is that's when my the plan expires. And if that expires, I'll have to get a whole new phone number. And I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure I keep my same phone number. And that. We had a black bear spotted earlier this year, but not here in town. It was north of us. Actually, northwest of us. A couple years ago, we had a black bear that was spotted northwest of us in Charlotte. We call it Charlotte here, Charlotte, Iowa. But down there in North Carolina, South Carolina, it's Charlotte. It's spelled as Charlotte, but here we name it Charlotte. Don't know why. That's what it is. But it was spotted up there, and it went over by Sebula, and then it was, I guess it crossed the river and it was spotted over in Illinois. Black bears around here is very, very rare. It does. But we get mostly foxes, maybe bobcats. We did have a couple cougar sightings in a couple years ago, but nothing new since then. But yeah, it would be awesome if we see a black bear wall roam by. That'd be cool. I'll be up here safe, but you never know. Those things can climb. They can stretch up to a patio. If they're full-grown males or females, full-grown, they can climb all the way up here. That'd be scary. That'd be late-night dinner for that black bear. Hopefully it never happens. See what else is going on today. Like I said, I normally sit out here, watch YouTube videos out here on the patio. I'll have like a little camera mount over here, magnet mount. The magnet is on this phone, not on the other one I dropped. It's on this phone. I feel like I can watch videos on this one better than the other one. It has a better reception. Track phone, it's okay to watch videos occasionally, but sometimes it's the connection and it's limited data, so you really have to have a Wi-Fi connection. And lucky for me, I got a good Wi-Fi here at the apartment. You got to use a password. You know, one thing, I have seen videos where actually somebody sued their neighbor for refusing to give up their Wi-Fi password. Tell Angie I was here tonight, and I said, okay, they said, okay, I'll let you know you said hi, Janice, okay? She'll probably watch this live stream over again. I'm pretty sure she will. She's probably hearing what I'm talking about anyway, so I don't know. She's supposed to be sleeping over there, but it does not mean she could be sleeping. She could be listening to this, but then she would have chatted in already. But yeah, I'll let her know that you said hi in some form. I was supposed to check something tonight, but I forgot to do that. But I can always check it later. Had something to do with virtual rail. Parkview camera went up. Parkview, Missouri camera went back up today for virtual rail. And train in the background. Train in the background. They had a carnival on their site. So I gotta see what the rides look like at night, but luckily I'll scroll back a couple hours and see what it looks like at night. Watch them run the rides. Yeah, watch trains and carnival rides. That, so yeah, I would love to see that on other virtual rail cams. Like, well, you can't really do it on Galesburg. Fort Madison would have been a good possible. You could have a nice carnival on the riverfront in Fort Madison. Don't know why they don't do it. They should. They always Used to have a festival there on the riverfront, but you don't really see that no more for some reason. Yeah, we put a train challenge up. We talked about this last time. We put a train challenge when we leave for Vegas. It's going to be us versus the California Zephyr. We're leaving on Easter night. That's what our plans are, leaving on Easter night. And we're leaving at around between 8 and 10 p.m. But if we leave at 8 p.m., I'm planning to have a good hour breakfast someplace along the way. But our goal is to beat the California Zephyr to Grand Junction. And it's going to have a huge head start on us. It's leaving Chicago at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're not leaving until 8 p.m. almost 8 p.m. on that night at the earliest. And we're probably going to stop along the way, have a nice hour breakfast someplace along the way, early morning breakfast. But we're probably going to pass that Zephyr, expect to pass that Zephyr somewhere before we get to I think Lynn Smith was predicting that we will pass it before we get to Glenwood Springs. And we told him we might pass it, possibility if it's running late. If it ends up running late, we'll probably pass it somewhere in the Glenwood Canyon area. Because we'll be going through the Rocky Mountains on an average of 70 miles per hour. That'll be our average speed through the Rocky Mountains in April. We should not worry about snow, maybe a late season snow and that. So that'll be a good race. I think we'll win it. I'll have an edited video on that. I'll mention it in an edited video. I'll probably hear me talk about it in a live stream, but it won't be part of the live stream because I will sign off on the live stream and just say check the edited video when I drop it, when it gets dropped, technically in a way. And the reason I want a good hour breakfast is where I get part of the edited video already pre-edited, and I just got to finish editing the rest when I get to the hotel so I can upload it to the channel members. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about the channel members, about the potential delays in videos. I'm planning not to upload any new edited content because we're going to focus mostly live streaming during the week. But the channel members will get their videos starting as soon as the night we arrive in Vegas, or just before we leave for Vegas, the final leg of Vegas. We'll start putting up edited videos for them. Everybody else will be on a delay because they'll be mostly watching the live streams. So I'll have more announcements later as I get closer to the date of the trip and that. So that's going to be it and that. So. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to mute you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. How rude of me. That's very rude of me. Blowing my nose in front of you guys, that is so rude of me. That's worth a thumbs down. Change that like to a thumbs down because I blew my nose in front of you. How dare you, Chuck. Well, when you gotta blow, you gotta blow. Yeah, this time of year, the moon comes out late. And, you know, I had a right thumbnail on it, too. Actually, emoji. I had a half a moon, and we almost had a half a moon. Tomorrow will be a half a moon. But I'd like to show you guys the moon, but I don't want to drop you guys. I already dropped one of my cell phones. I don't want to drop this one. If I drop this one, my live stream is going to be done for a while. I don't have this insured. Ooh. Oh, what time is it right now? It looks like it's midnight here. You know, right in Vegas, that'd be 10 p.m. That's probably going to be one of my latest live streams. I'll start at 10 p.m. Vegas time. And I'll be taking it right up to whenever I get done at that hour. And that, so Vegas is going to be crazy for live streaming and that. So we're planning to meet a couple new channels out there in a way. Cadillac Family, they were big on Sin City Life channel. They were on their channel a lot, supported Chris. In fact, it was Cadillac Family that put up the link for the GoFundMe for Chris's funeral, for funeral costs and that, which I was glad I donated $25 for that cost and that. And I remember mentioning in the live stream, Yoli and Dan also came in and commented that it was nice of me. I wonder how I knew him. I said I met him on another live streamer channel. He just came up and said hi, and I said we introduced ourselves. And he became a subscriber to our channel, and he comes in and comments whenever I do something, either edited on the riverfront or a live stream on the riverfront or around town. He would come live, come in and chat, and ask us if we were heading to the river. And I go, yeah, we're heading to the river. And he'll wait till we get to the river, and because he grew up in Minnesota, growing up and that. I know it's kind of hard and all that stuff and that. So if Janice is still on, if you want to see something that was similar to a bike ride, we have it here on our channel. It was local. We used to have a local riding group here in town called River Rat Riders. And they did their weekly bike ride, but they did this on Friday nights. They did this twice, Friday and Saturday nights. They had as many as 8 people. They were, at the time, they grew up, they grew into 10. It's called Awesome Bikes, and the thumbnail is with the lighted bikes, the lighted bikes. And that was a local riding group we had here in town, called the River Rat Riders, and I put them on our YouTube channel. Unfortunately, the group disbanded about 6 months, 7 months after that video went live. Maybe a year after that, they disbanded. I talked to one of the guys. They said they got disbanded because they got caught drinking while riding their bikes. And they said, and I saw one of them just totally hammered. They went to, I think it was Finally Friday. The one I went filming on. I keep mismentioning Carnival's name. I call it Cumberland. It's Chamberlain, or I don't know what it's called. I miscalled Carnival's name I misread the Carnival name by, bad. And I last saw him, and the last time I saw him on that was on that Finally Friday. But as I was leaving, one was so hammered they couldn't ride the bike at all. I mean, it was beyond hammered and that. So. And besides that, I don't really watch the current ones nowadays in Vegas, because I dropped the guy a $5 super chat, never even once acknowledged it, and I said, nope, I'm done watching this. I wasted $5 to say RIP Chris. Everybody was saying RIP Chris. Thank you for doing this for Chris, and he decided to be let's put it this way, an a-hole. I'll just be blunt, an a-hole about it. So I literally stopped watching. I don't blame you, Janice, for stop watching Vegas content. And like I said, we do appreciate when we do ours. We appreciate you do chime in because we're going to have our own version, our own take. I do have two, like I said, I mentioned in the previous live streams, I do have two things I'm going to tribute to Chris. One being the dinner at breakfast at Denny's and Alter Ego. That's the two things he really enjoyed. If I do catch the bike ride, I'll catch it. But I'm not really scheduled to be on Fremont. If I'm scheduled briefly on Fremont, it's because of Mark of the LME is going to be live. So if I do anything there, we do a simple walk-in live stream there or an edited video there. Then maybe after they go by, then I'll go out I'll go back on the strip for later that night too. Yeah, we will. And we'll have, and like I said, we're going to honor Chris the best we can on a couple of those things. If we do an edit video with the bike ride on Fremont, we'll dedicate it to Chris. If we watch him go by on Center Strip, I like to catch him in Center Strip if I can. If I can, I will. I'll do. But then I'm going to go very late on out on Strip. I mean, very late on the Strip. If I go back out on the strip, because I got a daytime live app, I got a daytime strip out there. Maybe go before sunset. I don't know. I'll see how that goes when it comes to it and that. So when I get this new device, I'll decide when we, because it's going to be more beneficial with this new device I get. I'll have an edited video on that shortly. But yeah, we'll do at least two things. We'll do a minimum two things in honor of Chris. We'll try to do three if we can. Otherwise, that's basically going to be, that's how I'm going to honor him in that. So, and we're going to do that in April, more likely. We were supposed to do it in September, and we were supposed to have a meetup with him. And he was looking forward for that meetup. Unfortunately, his passing happened, and we couldn't do it. And I couldn't do the meetup. I couldn't go in September because hotel rates are so expensive. And now we had big ticket items. And now today, here on this live stream, I lost my track phone. I smashed it to smithereens. I can't get the light to turn off on it for some reason. I'll try to get it turned off before I go to bed. I don't know. I'm going to turn off the alarm for that thing, because I got an alarm going off at 4 p.m. For 4 p.m. for my nap. Yeah, so. Oh well, strange things happens. Worse things can happen too. You never know. But I am planning to do some late night out there. Going to do some, like I said, I drive out there. Then on day 2, we'll drive from Grand Junction to just somewhere in Utah or to a restaurant. It all depends the heat of the window. That's going to, so I got to make sure. Because we're going to be in warmer weather, we're going to be in the desert climate, all of a sudden, we got to deal with that. Did you say there's a train? Yeah, there is. Parksville, Missouri. They just went back live earlier today. There's a carnival set up to the face of the camera. There's a Ferris wheel and a couple other rides, and someone said it's not a fair without the zipper, but I don't know. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna go back and try to skim back to the actual when the carnival is actually running. So you got to go back a couple hours when the carnival was actually running, hopefully. Because there was supposed to be a little fair there in Parksville, Missouri. So it's right in front of the virtual rail cam, technically. And that was the very same location where a truck took out a building. That's the very same town where a truck took out a building, in a way. I think it's like one of those city park sheds, shelters, and that, roof shelters. Because there's a city park right near there. That's where the carnival's set up at. It's Parksville, Missouri on Virtual Rail Fan. And that. You gotta check it out because it's very rare you see a carnival in front of a Virtual Rail Fan cam. So you get trains and a fair at the same time. I kind of like that concept. I wish Madison had something like that. I wish Galesburg had something like that. That'd be more interesting to watch. But Fort Madison would be in a better location on the riverfront. But don't know. And all that stuff. You know, La Plata would not be too bad either. A small carnival in a little lot there. That'd be great. I think the only time we've been on the virtual rail cam ourselves was our Amtrak trip when we left Galesburg, boarding the Southwest Chief. And I think the next time we was on the camera when we got off at Flagstaff. We tried to get towards the camera side. I don't even know. I wasn't even, Angie forgot to watch at the time of we were supposed to get off. Because she was intrigued of QB, which it was a replacement of Cushy by 3 weeks. Cushy retired 3 weeks before our trip. And that. Unfortunately, Oscar was forced into retirement because of vandals. And a lot of idiots on the side chat decided to call the authorities instead of calling the proper person, was incidentally Bob Cox and that. So the ones who knew Bob Cox personally, basically, in a way. Yeah, we miss Oscar at La Plata. Angie does have the shirt still, but she hasn't worn it for a while. In fact, she wore it for the Amtrak trip, but not knowing, I thought Oscar was going to move out of the camera site, but when we pulled in on our train video, if you watch our train video, and we pulled into La Plata, Oscar was not there. Rumor had it Oscar was inside, but then someone confirmed that Oscar was nowhere near on the property at all. It took someone to confirm that. I don't know if it was Betty C. or somebody else confirmed that. I think Bob Cox maybe leaked it out that Oscar was put in retirement and that. So unfortunately, Angie was upset not seeing Oscar and that. So, and we bought the Oscar shirt for her. I bought it for Chris. I bought the Oscar shirt for Angie for Christmas, and not knowing about 3 months later, Oscar got vandalized, and Oscar is now retired. From La Plata Cam. Boy, we miss that little creation. That's what made La Plata Station fun to watch. Because you got that buggy eyes of a trash can named Oscar. Okay, like I said, our channel we're planning to meet up is Cadillac Family, possibly Urban AZ, up and our way. Could be a possibility. It all depends on the schedule. I'm not going to figure out mathematically. They go out there every 2 weeks. We'll probably meet up with Mark again of the MME. We'll probably meet Joe of Straight Out of Las Vegas. Sin City Angel, we will probably meet up eventually along the line. Some of the bigger channels we don't know if we're going to meet up with. If we come across them, I would love to meet up with Ruby, Turning Up World, possibility. I've got this one channel, him and his wife. He does hotel, say, where's my room, where's my coffee, reviews. I forgot what channel that was. Who knows, I might run into Jay Cortez Traveler that does mostly edited videos walking from the El Cortez to Main Street Station, or from Main Street Station down to down just before you get back to the El Cortez. He does that every so often. Maybe we'll meet him on one of those days. Maybe calls us a high roller and all that stuff. One channel we're not going to meet up is Sin City Family. Even he tried to say his family is positive and all that stuff. He threw a lot of people under the bus. I did it in my rant channel. Actually, a lot of people are calling out his BS now. Unfortunately, he just got greedy in our forms, and it just got to be basically. All right, good night, Scott. Thank you for chiming in. Have a good night. We'll catch you on the next one. We will not be live Monday. Unfortunately, we'll not be live Monday. I'll be busy Monday. I might go live Sunday night. Who knows? I might go live Sunday night for a little bit, but who knows? I haven't decided yet. But possibly I may go live Sunday. I'll try to go live a little earlier on Sunday if I can. I like the notification, the countdown notification I've been using lately. It's been a positive in a way for letting people know that we're coming live. The countdown, the anticipation, and usually when it comes to these live streams, it's the countdown, the anticipations. Then when they go live, then it usually ends up being, wow, what a letdown this is. But you never know on these live streams. Like I said, anything can happen on these live streams. Anything and anything can happen on live streams. We just proved it tonight. I lost my track phone. I smashed my track phone. I went to put it down. It bobbled it. I had to leave temporarily from this live stream, go down and retrieve it. And I showed you the damages on that cell phone. It was a train wreck. And that. It's a train wreck without the train. But yeah, those track phones, even if it had the protective glass, protective covering, I do have a protective covering on this, but I don't think this would even survive I did drop this, actually, technically, I have dropped this phone once or twice, but that was from my hand to the ground. And because this has a better protective case, and I also got a screensaver on this phone. So I got a nice screensaver on this phone. So that's that film, very thin film to protect it from scratches and all that stuff. So that could be a possibility. That track phone doesn't have anything like that. It claims to have, and the only thing I hate about that track phone was I ordered through QVC. I ordered that track phone through QVC, and they sold it as a bill of goods, technically in a way. The live stream was terrible. Communication was great. Texting was great. Getting on a hotspot or free Wi-Fi around places with passwords and all that stuff. That's another thing I gotta do when I get a new cell phone. I gotta put a password on it when I try to hook up with Slops. I gotta remember that password again and that, so. Okay, you need to say goodbye for now. Got a puppy who wants to play. All right. Have a good night, Angela R. Have a very good night. Thank you for chiming in and that. Actually, I'm about ready to wrap it up myself here in a little bit here because as soon as I get done with this one, I'm on my last one. Cheers. Now let's open up my last one. I had 4 tonight. When I dropped my cell phone, I was on my second one. Now I gotta remember not to drop this one. That's gonna hurt. I may have to file for bankruptcy. And that's usually do that one because of Angie buys Bath and Body. One thing about like, tell Angie that you said hi, okay? I miss her on, yep, you miss her tonight, yeah. She doesn't really, she's got to work early in the morning. I got to work tomorrow night. I don't have to go in until like 5 myself, so after that one, I got plenty of time to sober up and that, so. But yeah, Angie doesn't have no time to do anything like that, so she's got to go to bed early and that. I'll tell her you said hi and that. Hopefully she'll catch you on the VR. Or someplace on VR. She's not been on Flagstaff lately. Hopefully somewhere on Galesburg or maybe Fort Madison. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Angie doesn't like to chat on La Plata. That's too fast of a chat room. I mean, that thing's going like boom, 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 boom. I couldn't keep up. I don't know how Bob Cox even keep up with that one. I don't know. But yeah. That's another thing is before I go to bed tonight, I gotta find out what happened to the Chicago Sky and the Kinetic Suns game because they traded away a player and they're looking for revenge on the Sky. Angel Reese, I wonder if she'll do her fictitious double-double and that, so go Caitlin Clark and that. Actually, I'm going to see if I can convince Angie because we got some Amazon gift cards recently. Not from YouTube. It's from Angie's work. I'll get mine in February. We're thinking about getting some Caitlin Clark merch ourselves. Maybe Indiana Fever. I wish we had some from University of Iowa. That would have been great. And that would have been great. I would love to see her play when she played here at Iowa. I'm a big Hawkeye fan myself. Angie and I, we're both Hawkeye fans ourselves. And I mean, we had opportunities to catch her in person. Just unfortunately, like I said, work schedules, car rental schedules would have been difficult, and everything it would have been. The travel would have been a pain and all that stuff. I've been to Carver Hawkeye once. No, I've been to Carver Hawkeye twice. One through a school tour and one the actual game where Iowa Hawkeye men played the Penn State NIT game. That was another conference game. It was an NIT game. Yep, I went to there. I remember Angie and I. We used to go to 4 University of Iowa football games. Didn't have to pay a dime for it because we were kind of the gold status here at the local casino before it became the Wild Rose Casino Corporation. It was run by Bob Keel and his family at one time. Now they focus on Riverside outside of Iowa City, just south of Iowa City. I think that's their main focus, but I don't know if the Keel family still owns that or not. But But when they used to own the river, the old Mississippi Belle too on the riverfront, oh man, I used to be a gold card player. That's the first thing they grab is Hawkeye football tickets. When the game available, I went up and snagged two. For one for me and Angie, and we went. I remember there was a friend of ours, unfortunately passed away shortly after the final trip to that Iowa football game. That's a motorcycle in the distance. Odd sound to it. But we guarded the beer cooler. Yeah, we guarded the beer cooler. We made sure no one didn't touch it but us. But yeah, they bought the beer, the drink to drink on the way out, and the beer and the drink home. And we was asked and say, "You guys want to play security for the beer?" He goes, "Yeah," because our current security guard is not feeling well because he took the sun too much from the game, I guess. The game, yeah, we'll guard the beer. We'll make sure no one doesn't touch it but us. He goes, that sounds like a plan. But yeah, we did guard it. We didn't let them touch it but us. It was me, somebody else, and somebody else. So we had three guys, myself, another guy, and another guy guarded that beer. Unfortunately, one of them had passed away shortly after, about a few months after that trip. that was kind of like the final one that we did in that. So we attended, out of 6 Iowa football games we went to, 5 of them was set up by the casino. The other one was won by Angie's dad at a local thing. So we had to use our own transportation out there. At the time, we used to have our own van. And that's when we went out to Kinnick Stadium and we checked out we got there early enough. We checked out the tailgate party area where they had the food stand set up. You can have your own tailgate party, or you can go to the neighborhood and set up food stands they had for sale. They served food. They had food for sale there. It was expensive kind of way, but it was fun, a blast, and that. So if you ever go to a college football game, always go when there's a tailgate party. It's always fun. But I'd rather just drive up myself. But I think last time we drove out, we had to park at the Hampshire Theater. It was like $5 parking at the time, but we had to walk literally a mile to Kinnick Stadium. And it was a nice little walk through the neighborhood, campus, and all that stuff. And that, so. Hi, Nick, how you doing? But yeah, that was a fun trip. Going to Carver Hawkeye Arena, not Carver Hawkeye Arena, but Kinnick Stadium. But that was long before YouTube. I think that goes back to 2000. I think it was like 2001, 2002, somewhere in that neighborhood. I think it was. That was before YouTube even considered a website. YouTube didn't get going until like 2006. Set up by college kids. Sold it to Google for $1 million. And look what Google did. They said Google is losing money on YouTube. I don't think they're losing money, because if they lost money, they would got rid of this platform a long time ago. But I know they're making money on it and that, so. Neighbors in and out all the time. This is going to be one of those times at this hour, for the next couple hours, one of our neighbors will go in and out a lot. In and out a lot. It must be Grand Central Station right now at rush hour. used to have an apartment south in the town. Well, it was like a duplex. It was a duplex. It was not an apartment, but it was a duplex house. And we had a neighbor downstairs. We were upstairs rear, and we had somebody upstairs front. We were upstairs rear, upstairs front. It was a young girl, just moved in down there. This is south in the town, not here, but south in the town. Where basically, all of a sudden, from 11 p.m. till 4 a.m. Hang on a second here. See that right down there? That's a raccoon right there. Well, I get them live. That's our raccoon. Here, let me take this off right here. I'll take this off right now. Let me put this right here. Try not to drop you guys. But see that little creature right there? That's a raccoon right down there. See? Okay. I just had to make sure I didn't drop you guys. I drop you guys, well, at least be over grass. That's the main thing. Not over cement, be over grass. So that'd be a plus. And I do have a protective case and the screensaver for that. So the grass will not shatter. Actually, I'll verify that next time I go down. But that was a coon, but he's going to be, I don't have nothing for you tonight. You come back tomorrow, okay? I feed that thing once in a while. I'm going to try to hand feed that thing, but the problem is I don't want to hand feed it and have like 500 of his friends show up. There's a YouTube channel called YouTube Pushberg that does that. Now, there he goes. He's going to take off because there's going to be a lot of activity. You have a good night now. Go scavenge. Go scavenge, okay? You're a coon. You're supposed to be a scavenger, not a beggar, okay? I'll see you tomorrow night, okay? Try and convince him to come back tomorrow night. But I forgot what I was going to say is I forgot what I was going to, I forgot where I left off on that, so, because that coon kind of, see, right there now he's whining. He's out there kind of whining out in the middle of the road. Well, he's gone now. He was out there, but he's gone now because now he's mad at me. He's madder than a wet-head at me. But yeah, that was our coon. Actually, I had a video on him on coons in a dumpster. I had 2 coons in the dumpster. That was not one of them. Coons has relatively a short lifespan for some reason, unless they get older than I think. But I'm not for sure what the average lifespan is. But someone will comment on that, technically, in a way. Oh, like I said, strange things can happen nowadays, does it? Yeah, I'm about ready to wrap it up here because I got an empty bucket. There's nothing but ice. My last beer of the night. And it is at 12:30 on a Friday night. I can't wait for Vegas. I just cannot wait for Vegas because it'll be 10:30 there, and I'll be prime drinking hours. I remember going. I remember on our very, very, very first trip to Vegas. And I did not mention it on the YouTube channel. I did not mention it on any live stream. For some reason, it was my second night. We had one more night, and I just had an urge. I just told Angie I couldn't sleep. I told her I was just going to get up. I just couldn't sleep. And I said, I'm not going downstairs. I told her I was going to head up Fremont Street. I was going to head up to, I ended up going to, what was it? I ended up going to the Golden Nugget at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Vegas time. Now, all the bars on the Fremont Street East was just closed for the night, just closed up for the evening, for the rest of the evening. So the only place you can get beer in Vegas is at your casino bar that is still open. Or just when you're playing slots, your casino bar that's still open. So I decided to go play some slots up at Golden Nugget, just play some slots there, just have fun, risk about maybe $50-$60 there. And I was playing bubble craps with a guy across from me was asleep at his game, asleep, no credits, asleep. I was playing my credits. I was playing like $20-$30 worth. I had about $20 to $30 worth of credits. A cocktail waitress comes around. This is after 4 a.m. A cocktail waitress comes around. Wanted what I wanted to drink. Knew I had credits, and I knew I wanted Pacific beer. So I ordered my Pacific beer. My Pacific beer was Miller Lite. It was not in a can. It was in a glass bottle. Because that's the only way they serve it. It's in a glass bottle. Because this way you cannot take it out on Fremont Street. Fremont does not allow glass of any kind. They don't even allow cans on there, but people drink cans on there anyway. But I ordered my beer. I was Pacific, and the guy who woke up says, "I'll have a beer." And about a few minutes later, I was just wrapping up my credits. I got my beer because I had credits. Because she looked at the screen, I had a certain color they were looking for. They were trained to look for a certain color on the slot machine, where indicating I was playing. Well, the other guy on the other machine was pretending to play, but had no credits. And it's it's a simple color code. Red means no credits. Green means you have credits. And they go yellow when you're pausing for something. I don't know. It's that kind of color code that they use. But they're looking for green and yellow. Anything red, they won't serve. So I got served. The other guy did not get served. I left a tip. The other guy was going to get mad and he realizes he was not going to win anyway because he was there to sleep. And that was a problem. The homeless will go in those casinos and sleep. And unfortunately, it was hot that night. It was like, let's say it's at 4 a.m. and you're still at 98 degrees at 4 a.m. 98 degrees at 4 a.m. in Vegas. And we was just like late July. And that it still stays hot there. So that was pretty interesting there too. So, but yeah, I probably just tell that little story. But yeah, cheers on that one. You know, I love the live stream app. I don't know why it is. I would love to do Chicago River again. I really do. I really enjoy that live stream in Chicago River. I should have put it in my on my top live streams and that. So, but come and think about it, after the buffering issues I had to deal with and all that stuff, the Chicago River in Chicago. Angie wants to walk the other way, and I said, why don't you just go the other way and do it in the morning now? It's just around like before sunrise or something like that when it doesn't open up. and avoid the crowds and all that stuff. That could be doable too, and that. But that Chicago River was fantastic. I almost want to do a live stream on one of those water taxis. That might happen next time we go to Chicago. I gotta do something here real quick. You guys watch for that coon here real quick, okay? I'm gonna meet you guys. Okay, I'm back. I'll just let you know that coon will come out between, he usually comes out between these 3 vehicles. Always comes out of these 3 vehicles right here, regardless. My goal is try to hand feed that sucker. I like to hand feed, I would love to hand feed that sucker, but I'm afraid it might take my hand. So I don't know if I want to do that either. You gotta remember that those are wild animals and they will bite. And when they bite, they may have rabies. And I don't want rabies shots. And that. It means they have to kill the animal to make sure it does not have rabies. That's basically it. Because if it had rabies, I'm doomed for rabies shots. And I don't want to do that. So I bite it, and I have rabies, and I bite it. That means they have to kill me to find out if I got rabies, so that thing can survive. I don't know how this world was. We live in a goofy world, do we? Yeah, so. Yep, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Because time I get this done here, I got to get my other stuff in first. And it's already almost 1:45, and we've been on for about almost 2 hours. So I think it's a pretty good live stream tonight. So I think I'm going to go ahead, give this a good wrap up. So you guys make sure, if you like our live streams and all that stuff, I'm going to let you guys know we're not going live Monday night of any time. Monday during the day, Monday night, Tuesday night. We're going to do something on the riverfront. We're going to do something at the stadium Tuesday. But I think after that, we're going to go a quick chat on the riverfront on Tuesday night instead. But no, I'm not going to do a walking live stream at all. I'm expecting something here to be delivered here on Monday. So I got to be home for that. I'm not going to go live. I'll just do an edited video on that particular item. If it does arrive that Monday, I'm going to try to do an edited video on it. Just charge up real quick and all that stuff. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Check our community tab for any updates. I won't post in the announcement of no live streaming this Monday. We're not live streaming anytime this Monday. I don't have time. I could go Monday night late here on the patio, but I don't want to do that either. I'm just going to do other stuff instead after I watch the Indiana Fever play. We'll post something there on our Facebook page too if we don't have any more new issues with them and that. And of course, hit that like button. Even we had a sad situation with a cell phone. I lost my track phone tonight, guys. I smashed it to smithereens. And just like that, I'm going to end this video. We're going to smash the end of this video, this live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, what Andrew would like to say is please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe button, and notification bell. Don't forget to watch our edited videos. We do have edited videos comes out every day. They come out at 4:30 Central Standard Time. As long as we have an edited video, we'll let you know if we have an edited video out. Make sure you get notified. Make sure you guys subscribe and get notified and have all notifications on when we upload and that. So if you really enjoyed the video, consider a super thanks on that too. On that video, if you really enjoyed, because we have not had a super thanks on any of our videos since for a couple years, and a lot of people don't realize it even exists because they don't promote it. And I know why they don't promote it. They don't want to be e-beggars. But I just had to put that out there anyway. All right. we're just going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. We'll see you guys later. I'll try to go live Sunday night, maybe. Who knows? We'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Good morning.